who's playing right back today. Looking for Loza, who's trying to make some space, but instead he goes down the line for Southwell, who's got two defenders up against him, and they do rob the ball off him and then clear it long up into halfway, but Lupano gets something on it. Barrows then just puts it back into some space, and there's a chance here for Lynn to take a shot, and that's not far wide. That's Simon Power with the pot shot.
They know Kings Lynn like to play football from the back through midfield. Some teams have taken it upon themselves to press them high up the pitch, and so I think Lynn sometimes use that early on just to miss out that press.
Patience is a virtue. There's a bit of space for a move to get in here. They're inside the box of Port Vale. Danger here for Kings Lynn Town. He's still got the ball at his feet. He comes out wide. There's a shot, and then it hits one of their own players inside the box. In for Port Vale. And Adam Crooks comes forward to take this one for the home side. He goes backwards to Nathan Smith, the centre-half, who's crept forward. Every single, apart from the goalkeeper, Port Vale player in the Lynn half at the moment. And that might cost them because they're trying to break now. Under hit, though, into Simon Power. It was Barrows, I think, who tried to launch that one. Danger here for Lynn. Ball is into the box. Amu with his back to goal. Can they defend this one? The shot comes on from Conlon. Well blocked by Kings Lynn. And Jamal Loza will now take it a couple of touches and run through the heart of midfield and then try and lay it in for Power to run into. He's quick as Simon Power. He gets a toe on it. Side netting. Side netting from Simon Power. 27 minutes gone in FA Cup first round day. Throw in to be taken. Adam Crooks goes over the top, looking for Worrell. Goes back to Crooks, plays it along the ground to Pope, edge of the box. He tries to dink a ball through. This could be the opener. Great save by Archie Mayer. Not sure it was the most venomous shot by Conlon, but still he had to be there.
Yeah, they like the diagonal ball in particular from left to right, and slightly more sort of physical mismatch with Amu up against Alex Brown with the high balls.
Half an hour gone. BBC Radio Norfolk. Lynn have been under a bit of pressure the last 5 minutes, but had a really good opportunity through Simon Power. The mouth ball is with Port Vale as they come down the left, and Conlon, who dinks a ball into the box and moves unmarked, and that's another good save.
Got himself a yard beyond the defender, but cross was poor, weakly hit, and easy for the keeper to dive upon.
Yeah, Port Vale coming through midfield from left, spray it over to the right hand side. They're trying to use Amu again. He's been a bit of a thorn in their side so far, up against Brown, who tries to challenge him, but he goes past him. Ball into the box. This one comes up into the air. That's another good save by Archie Mayer. It's a throw in to Port Vale on the far side. Taken quickly. Amu gets past Brown. He's driving inside the box, saved by the goalkeeper at the near post, and then it's away. Loza has got his back facing the wrong way, facing his own goal, but he's trying to do whatever he can just to clear the ball as far as possible. He does it a bit. It goes to Luke Joyce in midfield. Now Amu, and then back to Joyce again, and then he comes backwards to Nathan Smith, who's running forward, the centre half trying to get forward, and then Crooks further wide to Worrell. Tries to deliver towards the far post where Pope is lurking. He gets a header on it. It's inside the box. There's a bicycle kick, but it's high over the bar, and the danger is away for Kings Lynn Town. Expect against an informed League Two side, but still well in it. Macaulay comes together with Pope. That's a good battle at the back there as well. Macaulay wins it for the time being. Ball up to halfway, but it's Port Vale who bring it down and go backwards this time. Mitchell Clark, the right back, looks for a ball over the top, looking for Amu, who's beaten to the header by Macaulay. Richards comes in to try and help out as well. Ball is smuggling, bouncing around midfield, and then the linesman's going to flag, but there's advantage being played. Worrell, edge of the box, towards the far post. Great save by Archie Mayer. Another brilliant save by the Lynn goalkeeper to keep them in. That looked like it was curling towards the far corner, still goalless. What a first half this would be for Kings Lynn if they can strike at the death of the first half. Clunan comes forward, left hand in the air, looks up, surveys the situation, plays it in towards the far post. He's looking for Macaulay, who's got a header, loops it towards the far post, and it's just wide. An opportunity for Kings Lynn Town on the stroke of the half-time whistle, but they can't take it at half-time. It is Port Vale 0, Kings Lynn Town 0.
Didn't come off, but good to see them, string 4 or 5 passes together through midfield.
Yeah, before the final ball, it was looking nice by Lynn. It's just that killer ball they're looking for that they can't quite pick out as yet, but plenty of time for them to do it, as Jarvis can't quite control as he'd like. There's a throw-in taken quickly down this right-hand side over the top. Have they caught Lynn out here? Pope will keep the ball in. but he's up against Macaulay. He goes back, finds Mitchell Clark, the right back, level with the edge of the box. There's an opportunity here for Port Vale to get a shot away. It loops up in the air. The danger's not gone yet, and that's a save by Archie Mayer, who didn't know much about it. A snapshot inside the 6-yard box into the midriff of Archie Mayer, and he keeps his side in this one. Still 0-0. Take this corner, which is what it went out for. He takes it outside the 18-yard box. Conlon plays it back into Worrell. Back to Conlon. Edge of the box, dinks it towards the far post with his left peg. There's a header, and it goes wide. From this angle, it looked like it might have been creeping in. Header by Nathan Smith.
Yeah, I mean, credit to Port Vale. They have to start to turn the screw a little bit and just force Kings Lynn not panic stations, not back to wall stuff, but they're having to defend just a little bit deeper. And consequently, they're a bit strung out when they do actually get possession and break forward.
Yeah, there's a lot of shouting going on from the stands. You can't see exactly where it's coming from, but I think it's both management teams and substitute players all trying to get their messages onto the pitch as quickly as they can, as there's a run on the outside here by Port Vale. They're being forced wide. They now go over onto the left on the corner of the Lynn box. Worrell plays it into Mitchell Clark, and then far left again. It's behind Conlon, but he manages to take a step over and give it back to Adam Crooks, and then into Worrell, who gets a ball in, and it's too much on that. It's over the top of everybody, but once again it's going to be the hosts who are quickest to it. Luke Joyce into Mitchell Clark, and then there's a strike from wide. It's into the midriff of Archie Mayer, and the follow-up is in, but the linesman's flag is off for upside. That's a let-off for Kings Lynn Town. Good initial save by Archie Mayer. And Adam Marriott, 3 goals in the league this season, has been introduced into this one, but Lynn are going to have to start doing some defending now, because there's a break on here. Amu, edge of the box, he gets it onto his right foot. Good block by Brown.
No, it's good to see that Danny Lopano has learnt his lesson from his first game against Boreham Wood, when he came out wide and mistimed his challenge.
We're playing a ball towards the edge of the Lynn box here. Amu, he's got Burgess there, who gets the ball in. There's a packed penalty spot, but well cleared by Lynn first time. It's still going to be put back in. It's Tom Pope who's got his back to goal and running away from the box at the moment. He sort of clears it towards midfield, and well intercepted by Rory Macaulay, who might have put Lynn through. There's Southwell running on. Is Marriott in the middle if he can find it? Southwell tries to, plays it straight into the shins of one of the defenders. Marriott was in acres of space on the penalty spot. Lynn, Clunan then plays a ball over. Good ball for Marriott to control. He's got a couple of white shirts in front of him. Marriott driving inside the box. What can he do with it? He then squares it towards the edge of where the penalty spot is really, but there was a white shirt there rather than a blue one. And now they're breaking forward through midfield. A good strong run by Port Vale. He's running 2/3 of the pitch now. This is the left back Mitchell Clark cutting inside. Opportunity for him, and then well played in the end by Alex Brown, the left back, who just decided not to leave it to anyone else and cleared it straight out for a corner. There is another substitution available for Lynn if they need it.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll in Culverhouse will perhaps be saving that to perhaps the dying embers of the normal time. Maybe even if it gets as far as extra time, it might be grateful of another fresh set of legs.
He might be. Barrows interchanges with Jarvis, then Barrows looks for a run of Adam Marriott, who's found some space. Level with the edge of the box. Far right hand side, he turns inside and out. Still got the ball, is Adam Marriott. He's wandering through the defence. He tries to cut it back to the penalty spot. Will Carey find the back of the net? He does! He does! And it's Port Vale 1, it's Port Vale 0, Kings Lynn Town 1, and it's Sonny Carey who's come off the bench. Adam Marriott absolutely waltzed through the defence and squared it. Looked like no one was going to be able to find it, and then Sonny Carey comes through with his left foot and fires his side in front. Port Vale 0, Kings Lynn Town 1.
Well, what a goal for Kings Lynn. Just under 10 minutes to go. Tremendous work by Adam Marriott. Got the ball into feet in the back to go in the box. He twisted and turned. Probably a little bit of element of fortune. Probably got the odd fortunate ricochet as he tried to jink past a couple of players. But he went right along the byline, cut it back. Lynn had one player in who went beyond the ball as it was cut back. But there was Sonny Carey, second man into the box. Crisp left-footed drive, keeper no chance. 1-0 to Kings.
And a few other teams in the Midlands, and has had a pretty decent career. He's going to try and change things for the hosts. A big, quick striker, and it's Port Vale, who try and spray it from one side to the other, up to Pope, and there's a good battle between Macaulay and him, who I thought Macaulay was going to dive in and he didn't. But it's Port Vale who have the ball. A nice ball laid into the substitute, and that's McCurdy, who just smashed it into the side netting, down in their right back position.
Yeah, good play by Ryan Jarvis. He decided just to break from midfield. His leg put his head down, and the leg looked up. Oh, saw suddenly somebody in his face, rushed his diagonal ball, throw into Kings Lynn.
4 minutes are up. Keep your eyes on the referee to see when he puts his whistle to his mouth. That is it! Kings Lynn Town have pulled off a remarkable win in the FA Cup. There is some magic at Vale Park today, because the Linnets from the National League have upset League Two's 7th place team in Port Vale. Sonny Carey, who has been the wonder sub some of this season, does it again, comes off the bench, and some brilliant work by Adam Marriott, who's of course been so magical for this club over the years. He squares it back. Sonny Carey, who hadn't been on the field very long, left foot, launches it into the back of the net to put Kings Lynn in front, and they held on for the other 9 minutes. At full time here, it's Port Vale 0, Kings Lynn Town 1.